How are you so different than your parents? I'm really not. They're just like, well, like, okay, my mom, she's a little tatted up, okay? When she was 33, she was not tatted up. Succubus, thanks to my Eden's blessing. I love it. That's an incredible get. She started getting tattoos like in her late 30s. And as she's gotten older, she's just gotten more of them. You know, people change over time. I'm not different from my... It's not... When you see someone with tattoo, you're like so... okay, stupid is not the word I want to use here. You really see someone with tattoos and someone without tattoos, and you're like, wow, these people are so different personality-wise. They're the same fucking people. You know, it's just whether they're inked up or not. I mean, if I saw someone with a skull tattoo, IRL, I would probably be like, you know, we have some differences in our personality. What a room. You're really gonna make me think for this one. Like someone who has like a sleeve or something like that. I mean, if you're like, I'm not like other moms, I'm a cool mom, I have a sleeve tattoo, I'm like, you're just a mom. Don't get above your station. That's why everybody's trying to cancel Bono, despite the fact that he's a great humanitarian and one of the best Irish singers of the 1980s. Like, I think that I would never get a tattoo, but I'm not an anti-tattooist. It's really just that, like, I've never found anything in my life where I'm like, I feel the need to memorialize this on my body. Ooh, dude, Isaac has been so kind lately. Would you kindly give me small rock? Pill bug on both biceps? Dude, now you're actually... You got me thinking of pill bug on both biceps. But the old pill bug, when he was still mean. I'm not taking my reflection, okay? The new rule of Isaac is have fun. I mean, like, there was somebody on the hockey, like r/hockey subreddit. See, I told you I'm old. They said if the Rangers beat... I hate this. I can't use this. Get it out of here. If the Rangers beat the Hurricanes, I'll get a tramp stamp tattoo that says Rangers in 7 on my lower back. And then the Rangers beat the Hurricanes, and he got the tattoo. And I'm just like, I mean... Like, why? Like, I don't want to say you ruined your body for a joke, because, like... You know, it's just a tattoo. But, like, really? What's wrong with them? Wait, like, do you mean what's wrong with tattoos? In which case I would say usually nothing. Or, like, you know, what's wrong with that person psychologically? Well, I think that what's wrong with them is that they care more about being perceived as a man of their word than they do about, you know, their own sanity, I guess. That is just crazy to me. Washed stream title. Is it... Can we get a vote in chat? Is my stream title washed? For those of you who are my age, washed means past its prime. Alright, here we go. Stream title. Road to 50,000. Exclamation point progress. Exclamation point displayed. Exclamation point epic partner. Exclamation point... question mark, I'm Ron Burgundy, question mark, etc., etc. New stream title, it's morbing time. You should use the waiting room stream title. I guess I could call it Chib waiting room. But I've been a little bit too pro Chibli lately. I think people are starting to notice. I'm always in Chibli's chat laughing it up when he makes mistakes in the Walking Dead Telltale games. I'm his clip on live stream fails that went viral was very funny. It's kind of time to... It's time to knock him down a peg, I think. I've created my own crew logo. Dude, don't clown on me for Knockout City. That's a fun game. You haven't collabed with Chipman forever? It's because he lives in New Zealand, dude. Actually, I know he's going to visit Apollo. It would be nice if... I want this item, by the way. Well, I mean, it's not for me to say. It would be nice if he streams on Apollo's stream schedule. We could get, like, some triplicate, quadruplicate multiplayer games going. That would be fun. That would be a fun time. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, like, it could happen. I'm saying it's going to happen. Guaranteed. This is Deal with the Devil, right? I don't care for that. What I do care for is an obvious secret room, which should be located at this juncture. And then a key of uselessness, but a great chance for a card. Ooh, the Hierophant. Ooh, the Empress. That was pretty good. Now, this is where you have to pay attention. Do not, just because, like, everything's going great and you've gone deal with the Angel recently, don't be stupid and go, well, now it's time for a deal with the Devil. Be smart and ignore that. It's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your life. Just get out of here and re-roll the item room. There's brimstone in there. We'll get brimstone we got Mom's Knife and Sulfur on the last run anyway, and we were doing angel deals. I do want jumper cables. If we can manage it, but I don't know if we're gonna have the capital. In my dream last night, you offered me a job as a personal chef and prevented me from pursuing my dreams in the agricultural industry. I'm not sorry. Wolf Parade, I don't think you should say sorry for things you do in dreams. So true. One more coin. I've been dreaming like crazy, too. I had some dreams last night. I'm trying to remember. They were like pseudo-nightmares. No, I don't remember them at all. But I do remember being, like, upset in my dream. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. For jumper cables, it's worth it. Top 3 worst BC cities. It's easy. New Westminster, Richmond, and Port Coquitlam. Get owned. What the hell? I was joking! I was just joking! I have actually nothing against them except they're close to Vancouver, so I thought it would be funny to kind of like clown on them a little bit. Alright, well, see you never. See ya. I'm so owned. I'm so owned. I'm a New Westmintarian. New West is kind of cool. I like how it's like down by the water, and you can look on the water, and there'll be like logs on the water and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Burnaby's got a big mall and Korean food that is absolutely bussin', no cap for real. Richmond has some insane Chinese food. And honestly, I think if you learn how to drive in Richmond, in particular, if you took your driving test in the Richmond IKEA parking lot and you didn't get hit or hit anybody with your car, they should give you like a professional driver's license. You should skip right past the civilian one and just get whatever one lets you drive like an 18-wheeler or, you know, etc., etc. You know, all those commercial vehicles. Hagalaz. Class C, Class 1. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Whatever one Tom Cruise has. Yeah. However, they, you know, they keep letting them fly the damn airplanes and stuff like that. Nothing. Give them one of those. Help. The Harrison Ford get off my plane license. You should be able to fly a private jet. You should be... You know what's crazy? You can just, like, drive a boat. You guys ever take, like, the aqua bus in Vancouver? I would say, like, 50% of the time I take the aqua bus, which is just, like, a little ferry that pilots you around, like, some tourist destinations. I get a little, like, Monka Giga featuring Robert Downey Jr. because they're exclusively driven by, like, retirees and students on summer vacation from university. And some of them are, like, legit, like, you're an insane boat driver, like, you're incredible. Obviously, you've been doing this for a long time. And some of them are, like, they're not giving it the care and consideration that I would like to think that they should, given that me and my child are in the boat, right? Because, like, they're... like taking their jacket off while they're driving. They're handling like the ticket sales while they're driving the boat. I get that a boat is like, you know, it's slow, so you have time to like adjust, but it's also slow to adjust. I feel like it's crazy. They'll do things like you try to get on the boat and they're like, oh, Transport Canada says we can only have like 11 people on the boat. And then as soon as you get on the boat, the person driving it is just like looking at their phone. Like, oh, what does Transport Canada say about that? Enjoy drowning, fool? Like, I don't understand. I believe it's easier to drive a boat than a car, but they have other people's safety, you know, inside of the vehicle to care about as well. I mean, I'm paying like $7 here to be on this ferry. The least you could do is treat it with some decorum. Wow, work harder for me? Dude, Zoomers are the meanest generation of all time. Any criticism of anything from someone even 6 months older than them is just like, oh, well, I'm old. I'm old, and I think I should be treated like a king at all times. And then if you ever criticize them, like, did you see on the subreddit? Someone made a very reasoned and impassioned defense of Everything Everywhere All at Once. And they said, NL, I understand that you don't have a lot of time right now. But at the same time, Everything Everywhere All at Once really is a special movie that you should make an effort to go see. I said +2 to that. Someone replied, yeah, he's just a boomer who has a 20-hour work week. His mom has been in town for 30 days doing all of his chores. And yet he complains about being busy all the time. I'm like, what the hell? My mom's not doing all of my chores. She's just doing the dishes. I would never make my mom take down the garbage or the recycling. That shit is like stinky. I wouldn't debase her like that. The dishes? Yeah, if she offers. I think that's the... I'm never going to insult Everything Everywhere All at Once, even lightheartedly. I'm never going to talk about it ever again. That's what you've done now. I didn't realize that I've offended people who derive their self-esteem from how keynote their Letterboxd account is. I didn't even say it wasn't a great film. I just said I'm busy. I said I watch it when it comes to video on demand, and the Zoomers are lighting me up, man. I'm being blamed for the damn climate crisis. I'm 33 years old. I was the first person on Earth to bring a canvas bag to a grocery store. People were like, why didn't you overthrow Schlumberger oil? I don't know, man. They're so mean. When did they get so mean? Well, I guess a life lived online. The more online you are, the meaner you are. That's 100% true. And I think that's normal. If you're online all the time and you're aggressively nice, that's actually like a red flag. So maybe it's completely okay. Maybe it's a natural part of the growing up experience. That seems about right. True, that's pretty true. You ever see somebody who's always online, but they're always like, Hey, I know you threatened to kill me, but I just hope you have like an awesome day. That person needs to be in federal prison. Something is not right. Because when they snap, all that potential energy is going to turn kinetic. I respect that it's a release valve for people to be a little bit annoying online. Maybe keeps them from losing it at the worst of times. Can you please see it and do some banter? I will see it, okay? But first, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my chores now that my mom's not here. It's hard because I got a 20-hour work week. There's like a lot of stuff I'm busy with right now. You wouldn't understand what it's like. Okay. Anyway, we put a capstone on that bit. It is on my list, sincerely. But like, I'm really far behind on the A24 stuff, man. I still need to see... Like, I haven't even seen Green Knight yet. You understand how messed up that is? That movie came out, like... In... Was that 2 years ago? Was it in January? Was it in October? It's... Oh, the Middle Ages! It's from the Middle Ages. My mistake. But also, best bomb of all time. Not clickbait. It came out last June. Holy cow. Sure. How have you not seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? One day, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just asking for you to trust me. One day, I'll make a vlog of like what a day in the life is like, and you'll be like, okay, now I see how you haven't seen the movie. And and you know what? We'll meet each other in the middle, and we'll have some empathy for one another. No, you won't make that video? I know, because I'm busy! I can't even do the thing that would save me from the thing that I'm annoyed by. Perks. Okay, this run is still amazing. People just don't get it, man. Will you ever make more TikToks? No, step one is, well, maybe, but not for a while. Step one is definitely push the TikToks that I already made 2 years ago to YouTube Shorts. Because, like, I had a little bit of, you know, spare time. I don't know, it was probably like 9 months ago now. I was like, one a day. I'm going to push one old TikTok to YouTube Shorts daily, and then like the first one did not do very well, and then the second one got like is the most successful video in my entire channel's history by view count at least, and then I never did it again. I went, whoa, that's cool, and then I just never. I mean, it fell by the wayside. It fell down the priority queue. But it's on the list still. You know what? I mean, we could just make it until it's like. If we wait like another 2 years, it'll be retro. People will be like, holy cow, he's playing Call of Duty Warzone? This must be a classic clip from the PlayStation 4 era. It has 7.4 million views. That's so funny. Nice try. Do you see that shield block? Ooh, nice try. I was telling my mom, though, because my mom was like, I don't get TikTok. And there's problems with TikTok, and I told her about them. A lot of what I see, and I don't use the app, I don't know, more than like once every 6 months now, but a lot of what I see on TikTok is people who are like 17 years old being like, did you know that in 1939, there was actually a war between many of the countries on Earth that was called the World War? How are we not talking about this 24/7? And the answer, of course, is because we talked about it before you were there. Before you were born, we talked about it. That's an exaggeration, but, you know, there'll be like, did you know news happened? And I'm like, yeah, I lived through it. I know, I'm old, okay? You could just say it, I'm old, but... Did you know prominent news event from your childhood happened? Not only did I know, I saw it. But then the other thing was, I And the positive thing, I think, is that TikTok monetization is still so bad that outside of sponsored posts, people are mostly making content to entertain other people instead of making content to feed the beast, you know? On YouTube, and it's not all bad, but on YouTube and Twitch, you know, a lot of content exists on YouTube and Twitch because people are YouTubers and people are streamers, so they need to go live and make videos in order to pay the bills. And that doesn't mean that the content is not good, but there is something like, it's almost a little bit more pure on TikTok, that somebody would just be like, hey, I'm gonna make no money on this, but I'm gonna upload a TikTok just because I think it's hilarious. I think there's some purity there. Now, I do also think some people on TikTok are doing it to try to parlay it into becoming full-time influencers. Which is also, I mean, what am I gonna say when it's YouTube that introduced me? I'm a stud. I don't have to hide my ambitions. But regardless, the worst phase I ever ended up getting into on the For You page was, I would say, like, middle-aged divorced dads singing country songs, well, let's be honest, lip-syncing country songs into the camera, and then middle-aged divorced moms in the comments being like, you know, yeehaw, ride 'em cowboy. That was... Because the For You page algorithm on TikTok is merciless. So you're probably going to say something like, well, that's because... you know, they show you what you watched more of. Yes, because as soon as that shit comes on, I can't turn away. Like a 52-year-old man lip-syncing a soulful country song into his smartphone, and then, like, the thing loops like 20 times while I'm reading through the comments. Brenda, Brenda, Sheila, Brenda, Brenda. You know, it's crazy. That's maybe it's my favorite genre of TikToks now that I think about it. Thirst traps for horny old ants. 20 minutes already? Dude, this run's it's a little slow, huh? Check this out. I can make this, dude. Okay. I can still make it. 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 He's the god of Isaac. Oh, dude! I took a little damage, but that was kind of sick. Okay, wait. We could have just taken the Hanged Man card. Oh, no. That's Isaac right there. Now that's a YouTube short. Jamie, can we put down that clip? Can we put down that clip of me doing, me being the greatest Dodger of all time next to Nomar Garcia Parra? I didn't miss a Tinted Rock, you fool. I have no bombs. It's like you're telling me there's a clearance sale at Sears and I don't have any money, you know? I need to, why do you think I'm playing the arcade in here? I wouldn't say I'm missing it, Bob. There we go. Now we can hook you up. He was notably a Red Sox? Yeah, but he also probably played for the Dodgers, right? I mean, who's the best Los Angeles Dodger of all time? Yasiel Puig? He did? I told you! OMG, he did? I played All-Star Baseball 98, okay? And World Series Baseball 2003. I'm very familiar with the Chuck Knoblauchs of the world. I think I'm okay with Locust of War. What about Bobson Dugnut? Honestly, he was extremely good when he played for the Peoria Vipers. They must have made up, like, fake team names, too, right? What about Ron Tugnut? Honestly, if we're talking about, like, top 10 goalkeepers in Ottawa history, Ron Tugnut's name's got to get brought up. I mean, you got to put Hasek on there, even though he didn't play too often. Obviously, Patrick Lalime had kind of like a stellar run for a little bit. Craig Anderson, the Hamburglar. Damian Rhodes, of course. Damian Rhodes. I'm trying to think of more Ottawa goalies. I can't believe I even remember that many, to be honest. Did I say Dwayne Rollison? Ray Emery? Dude, that's true. Ray Emery, he was kind of go-to with it for a bit. Ron Hextall? Excuse me, I don't believe Ron Hextall played for the Senators, unless I'm confused. These are real people. Real people, real cases, Judge Judy. Didn't you watch the preamble? I have no bombs. Tom Barrasso? You know what? He might have played for the Senators. Of course, most famous playing for the Penguins. I know a lot of goalies from that era. I probably know more goalies from the 90s than current goalies. Roll me? Roll me? Roll me? Deep pockets? Who cares? It's useless. Who cares? The Hierophant? It's incredible. Okay, I'm happy again. I need bombs! I need bombs so I can blow up an angel statue, potentially, and then re-roll it. What about Dingus McBingus? Yeah, what about him? Honestly, he sounds more like a baseball player. Honestly, I could totally see, you know... Shoeless Joe Jackson's compatriot, Dingus McBingus, has been banned from baseball for life as a result of his participation in the sticky pitch scandal. Thank you. Whatever. Shoeless Joe Biden. Listen, Jack. If I want to fix the World Series, I'll fix the World Series. Why would you take this item? Because it's insanely good. You just got to get a chain reaction. Look at that. There's the chain reaction. You kill one enemy, it creates a ghost. Also, anybody else can't think about the name of this item and instead just thinks about Voce from Survivor Season 41. One of the top 2 best seasons of Survivor from the last year. It's called Vade Retro. Actually, it's called Voce. From Survivor 41. Rip Voce. That's not even a spoiler. I refuse to allow spoiler talk on that. I mean, Voce, I think he was voted out like second. By the way, when does Survivor Season 43 start? There's only supposed to be like 6 days in between the episodes, right? Or in between the seasons. It starts in September? What the hell? That's 3 months away. Filming only finished today? What, do you work on the island or something? Is Jeff Probst in the chat? How do you know that filming finished today? It wasn't today, but it was recent. Maybe you were just telling a joke. I don't know. That's legal here. What percent of your viewers do you think watch Survivor? 8%, 1 in 12. That's my guess. I do not. No, I know. You would be part of the, 11 of 12. Star Trek Deep Space Nine reference for the unenlightened amongst you. 1 in 50? No. It's a really popular show. Honestly, like, I feel bad for you guys that you're in, like, your own bubble where you think that, like, My Hero Academia is more popular than Survivor. It's not the case. Talk to somebody over the age of 26 for the first time in your entire life. You would be stunned at the nonsense that people my age watch on television. We watch a lot of garbage. It's kind of like our thing. It makes a lot of money, and I hate it. I hate to be this guy. We go on this conversation like once every few months. If you're still like beating the year 2000 drum that like Survivor is annoying, like you're actually antiquated. It's just a fun TV show. There's way more like insidious bullshit garbage TV shows on TV than Survivor. Like everything on TLC is an exploitative nightmare, which I live for the record. But Survivor is literally just like, it's just a game show. What's wrong with it? Who cares? It's just like real people doing like obstacle courses and then talking about who they're gonna vote out. And then like once per season, they're like, guess what? We got pasta from the Olive Garden. It's not that big of a deal. I can't even, like, the fact people have strong negative opinions towards Survivor existing is hilarious to me. There's actually like a moral panic on par with like, you know, people in, when the printing press was invented being like, I refuse to let my daughter read books because it's a morally corrupting influence. It's harmless. What are people that watch Survivor gonna do that's negative for society? Get in shape and learn to make campfires? It doesn't matter. 90 Day is insidious because, like, you're making fun of people, which is rude, but sometimes based. But, like, 0.05% of people that see 90 Day are like, oh, being on this show seems like a good career choice for me. Like, it's actively making society worse. Survivor is like The Price is Right. I would say it has a net neutral effect on society. No, I didn't say good, because, you know, instead of spending 2 hours watching the finale, you could have spent 2 hours praising the Lord or something. But net neutral, sure, I think so. And you know I'm very pro net neutrality, exactly. Wait, which one's the good one? I think I'm pro net neutrality. I don't like Ajit Pai and his work as FTC chairman. Net neutrality is the good one? Then that's the one I support. Based. How many Prices Right episode? Wait, no, I lost the comment. I'm going to assume that you asked me how you thought I would do on the Prices Right. And I honestly think on Contestants Row, I think I would be insane. I go grocery shopping all the time. Like, I know, and admittedly it's in the US, but I roughly know what things cost. I know we did that Sporkle quiz that seems like I didn't know what things cost, but that's because that was at like a British Tesco, and they were like, how much is a hogshead of figs? And I was like, I don't know what anything in this sentence means. But I think I would be cracked. Like, if you ask me how much, like, a Lipton side costs, I think I would come up with a better guess than the average person. Look at that. Perfect positioning. The perfect smoky eye. Take one of these real quick. Get blasted, dude. Holy cow. There is a Price is Right game on the Wii. I mean, that's Curse of the Blind. This is horrible. That's okay. Hold on, I gotta focus. Not a big deal. I'm not even gonna worry about it though. Technology, kind of incredible. Obsessed fan. I'll still dice shard this. I'm okay with that. Cost of Tootsie Pop's assorted flavor lollipops, 10.125 ounces. Okay, instead of getting a weight, can I please get a count? That's something they would allow you to do on The Price is Right. They would allow you to get a count. Well, I don't know how much a Tootsie Pop weighs, but I'm gonna like Fermi problem this. I would assume that, you know, at a store you would probably pay $1 for a Tootsie Pop, and then you get a little bit of a discount for buying in bulk and not buying at a convenience store. So I'm going to say that probably takes it down to about 40 cents a Tootsie Pop. So now the question becomes how many Tootsie Pops are in 10.179 ounces? Absolutely wrong. $1 for a Tootsie Pop. Okay, look, candy's my blind spot, okay? Maybe 25 cents. Are you Joe Biden's childhood right now? They won't even let you in the damn store if you've only got a quarter in your pocket. There's no 10 cents. You're not getting a Tootsie Pop for 10 cents. 10 cents is like the price of one sour watermelon slice in the bulk candy section. You ever been to a penny candy store? Am I literally speaking to Franklin Delano Roosevelt right now? Am I speaking to somebody for whom arcade means a place where you go and buy things rather than a place where you go and play digital entertainment games? What would a piece of gum run you in the sticks? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I haven't kept up with the price of double bubble gum, but it's got to be like it's got to be 10 cents a piece now. I remember when it went from 2 to 5. It's got to be 10 now. It's been a long time since I've been there. Come on, nobody's really 25 cents. I mean, if you're paying 25 cents for a single piece of double bubble gum, nah, man. Like, that's some of the worst money you could ever spend. There's approximately 17 Tootsie Pops in 10.125 ounces. Okay, then I'm going to say that runs you $4.99. And can I get a confirmation or a denial on that? A confirmation or a denial? 17 Tootsie Pops, $4.99. That sounds about right. Currently $2.47 at Walmart. Holy cow. I got to start buying groceries at Walmart, man. I mean, well, I don't eat a lot of Tootsie Pops. What's the pesto price at Walmart right now? You can buy 100 on Amazon for $34. I don't think I'm ever willing to buy bulk candy on Amazon. I think it's just a bad thing for like my health. I got to limit myself to getting that in the checkout line at London Drugs. That's just for my own. You can do whatever you want, but for my own life, I think I have to limit myself there. Hey NL, I put your airport security tweet on TikTok and it's popping off. Thanks, King. You're welcome. I don't have any problem with that. People are so obsessed with credit, man. Oh, no problem. Just make sure you credit me. I'm a consumer as well. There's never been a time where I saw someone post something on TikTok and be like, by the way, I got this from this user, and then I went to my web browser and typed in that user's username. Just enjoy the clout, enjoy the dopamine, and thanks for telling me that it's doing well. I feel good that it's doing well, because that means that the joke must be solid, man. That's Elon rhetoric? No, you can, look, you should credit other people. I'm giving you permission to not credit me. I don't care. Anyway, slash marker, that's Isaac 2. Slash marker, Isaac 2. What was the tweet? The tweet was very simple.